for a ride. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather, and today I'm excited to share with you a little bit of a special project of mine that's all about warmth, comfort, and style. This is the Waves of Comfort reversible wrap pattern. This is a cozy scarf designed with ribbed sleeves and a beautiful wave-like stitch pattern throughout the body that wraps around your upper torso like a sweater. But the best part is that it's reversible, so you can wear it with the crisscross in the front or in the back, giving you two different styles all in one pattern. I will break down the step-by-step of the 10 stitch pattern repeat for the special pattern used throughout. It's very easy once you learn it, and we just repeat it over and over and over, so you'll have it down in no time. Another little thing I guess that creates the texture in this pattern is that all the rows are worked into the back loop only. You will see more on this as we work our way along. We use a medium 4-weight 100% worsted acrylic, such as this impeccable line by Loops and Threads. I'm using a pale gray today. You'll want to grab a 6mm hook. And I should state that when I made the size small, I used up about 10 ounces total. For a medium or large, I used upwards of 13 ounces total. You can find the full printable PDF crochet pattern that goes along with this tutorial over in my Etsy shop. It's linked on screen, but also in my bio. This video is a bit of a sneak peek of what you'll learn inside the pattern download and a helpful guide to the stitches used throughout. The PDF includes complete step-by-step instructions, photo breakdowns, sizing and measurements, stitch counts, and everything you need to finish the project with confidence. If you've already got your pattern, print a copy out, come back and follow along with me. Let's crochet. As I begin all the intro information of this pattern, I'm just continuing on with one of my pattern repeats here. Don't worry, I'm going to start again with the next one with a full explanation and breakdown. But right now, as I finish off this section, I've included in the upper left-hand corner of the screen a little screen capture from the pattern that is a helpful guide to help you with each stitch and how to begin them. It'll show you how many loops you need to put over your hook to begin each stitch so that you can see the difference between each of the tall stitches that we're going to use throughout. One more thing to show before we begin is that all the stitching is worked in the back loop only. So when looking at your stitching from the top, you can see the back loop in the front loop. We will work each stitch of our entire pattern sequence into the back loop only. I'm just doing my first slip stitch right there into that back loop, and I will begin the next single crochet into the back loop of the next space. Each 10 stitch repeat runs from one peak across the valley and ends at the next peak, following the pattern established in the row below. To create the new peak, we place our tallest stitch, which is the double treble, into the shortest stitch of the previous row, which was the slip stitch, and that was worked in the bottom of the valley. You don't need to remember all of this. It will make a lot more sense in a few moments as you begin to work all this yourself. I'm going to just quickly speed this up so that we can begin with a new section, and then I'll meet you back there. Back with the next section. I just worked my first slip stitch in the back loop only for the next pattern repeat. You can see at every single valley we are going to put a new section, and then when we get to the end right before the sleeve rib section, I will show you the new part. I just wanted to mention that you can feel free to look for the icon for your settings below this video. There you can scroll down to adjust your playback speed for this video. So if you need to slow any of the footage down and get a better look at what I'm doing until you get a hang of it, you can do that there. Also feel free to pause or rewind or do whatever you need to do to catch up and learn everything as you go, because I'm aware I work a little bit quick and this isn't necessarily a beginner pattern, so if you need extra help, that's one way to do it. One more thing that's also very helpful is the closed captions feature, so everything that I'm saying right now will show up on the screen, which is helpful with the crochet step-by-step tutorial. As I finish blabbing my way through these Intros still. I am just finishing off this sequence right now. I'm on a single crochet and now my slip stitch. The very next one, I want to slow things down and give you a little bit more detail. The single crochet is worked by putting the hook in through back loop only, drawing up a loop, yarn over, and then pull through the 2 loops that are on your hook. That's all there is to it. Next, we work a half double crochet, or HDC. So yarn over 1 time, insert, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 3 loops on your hook. That's all there is to it. A double crochet, or DC, also begins with 1 yarn over. Insert into the back loop only and draw up 1 loop. Yarn over and pull through only the first 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over 1 more time and then pull through the final 2 loops. Next is the triple or treble crochet. You'll yarn over your hook twice to begin and then insert into the back loop only, draw up that loop. Now there's 3 steps, that's why we call it a treble. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook only, that's step 1. Yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops on your hook only, there's step 2. Yarn over 1 final time and then pull through the final 2 loops on your hook, and then we've created the treble crochet. Now we have a double treble stitch, or a DTR. So this is like a 4-step stitch. We yarn over 3 times so that we will have 4 loops on our hook, and then we'll insert into the back loop only, draw up the loop, yarn over that and pull through 2. And we'll do that 3 more times, so it's a total of 4 times. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now with the DTR in regular speed, you can actually count the different steps. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the tallest stitch that we will use in this pattern. Working our way back down from the peak, down to the valley, we are going to begin shortening our stitches again. All the stitches that we use on this side we've already done before. This is now the treble or triple crochet, and to begin you will yarn over your hook 2 times. Insert into the back loop only and pull up that loop. Now yarn over and then draw through the first 2 loops on your hook. Do that again, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, and then 1 more time, yarn over and through 2 loops. Played back at regular speed, you can count the steps 1, 2, 3 of our treble crochet stitch. Now we are going back to working a double crochet stitch. So yarn over 1 time to begin, insert into the back loop only and pull up the loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. 1 more time, yarn over, pull through 2. Our double crochet had 1, 2 steps, very easy to spot that one. Now next up is the half double crochet stitch again. We yarn over once to begin, insert into the back loop only and pull up a loop. Yarn over your hook and then pull through all 3 loops on the hook. And that completes the half double crochet stitch. Next up, single crochet. No yarn overs are required. Insert into the back loop, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through the 2 loops that are on your hook. If you've been keeping count, now you'll notice we are at the next pattern repeat section. We are beginning our very first slip stitch for the next section. I'm just going to continue across at regular speed, maybe zoom in a little bit here and there, and you guys can feel free to use the settings to slow down or pause the video, rewind, just whatever you have to do to get a good look, to give it a try as you go and see what we've been doing and covering in the past few minutes of this video. You can enjoy the music and crochet along with me. I'll stop talking for a little bit and I'll resume back with you again before the end of the video.
the season we leave behind. Another story that's got me blind. Got only you on my mind. I couldn't face what I couldn't find. Just need to know I need peace of mind. Where are you now? Even though I won't believe it, the truth is a lie, we are healing. Even though words are deceiving, you
I made it close to the end of the row. I'm just approaching the armband section or the ribbed area, which I am going to do a little walkthrough of here in a moment. I'm just showing you here, this is the double treble crochet stitch at the end of one of my rows. If you don't know where to end your wave repeats, that is where. I'm going to finish off this last group of 10, and then we actually have to do one half pattern at the end of this row. We are on the last wave pattern section of the row, and this section is going to be half a wave. So we are going to work from a valley and up to the peak, and that's where it will end. So none of the stitches are different from what we've previously done. It's just we are going to stop on the double treble stitch, and then I will show you how to continue on. I just finished the double treble crochet for the last half wave of the row, and I will pause here for one moment. This is an even number row that we are working. Those rows begin with a half pattern and end with a half pattern, so that's how you can remember which row you are on. But here I'm recording many months later, so I was trying to go back and count exactly. I think I might be on row 12. And right here, I forgot one step that is in my pattern. We were meant to do a chain of 4 after that double treble stitch that you see. I'm just putting back my hook after it slipped out. So right here, I would chain 4, slip stitch into the next space, and then I would continue on with the single crochet stitches that work across the ribbing row. We will be working through the back loop, only doing single crochet stitches the whole way across. Now I like to work the final stitch of the row through both loops. That's just my preference, to have the end of it look nice and straight, and I just prefer that. So that's up to you. When I get to the end, I will chain 1 and turn.
Spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though. Wanna hang with me.
I'm just about to finish off the row with the single crochet through both loops in the final stitch, and then chain 1 and turn to set up for the following row. Now work your first single crochet stitch in through both loops, and then the rest of the row you can work in the back loop only. Once you reach the total stitch count for the size that you are working, you're going to do your very first full pattern repeat across. This is an odd number row, so it doesn't have the half pattern repeat like we did on the previous row. The very first slip stitch will be in the top of that chain 4 that we worked at the end of the half repeat on the previous row. At the end of your ribbing row section, you're going to locate the chain 4 from the end of the previous half pattern worked in the last round. That's going to be the space where you will work your first slip stitch for the next full pattern repeat. This is an odd row. It does not begin with a half pattern. Work full sections the whole way across. Well guys, I think that's everything to conclude today's add-on to the Waves of Comfort reversible wrap pattern over on my Etsy shop. I'm going to put that on screen one final time. You can also find that in the bio below. If you have that already, feel free to print it out and come back and crochet along with me, get some extra help with the stitching that we covered today. If you don't, you might want to try it out now that you've seen what it's all about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you back in a brand new video. Bye!
Things I love, Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked.